Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Yassine and welcome to the first official speed test on this channel. I know, it's hard to believe that I ran a tech channel for 2 years and I have never actually done a speed test between two phones, but all that's about to change moving forward, and I'll be doing more speed tests as I get more and more phones in my hands, which actually has me excited because the new Galaxy S10 is supposed to come out about 2 weeks from when this video is made. But today we have the Google Pixel 3 going against the Honor View 20. Now, I know the Pixel 3 is around $800 and the Honor View 20 is around $600. At least that's what I paid for here in the US on eBay. But both of these phones have chipsets that are pretty close. This one's rocking the Snapdragon 845 and this one's rocking the Kerin 980, and both of those chipsets overall, they're about the same, or they're actually comparable. But if you break it down into categories, then one chipset is better than the other one in different categories. But overall, I feel like they both are comparable chips. And you have 4 gigs of RAM on this one and 6 gigs of RAM on this one. So we're gonna just jump right in and do a speed test between these two phones and see if the $200 extra that you pay for the Pixel 3 actually makes a difference when it comes to the chipsets that are in the phones. And also, a lot of people recently been going around saying that the Pixel 3s have slowed down over time. So this phone is 3 months old now, and this one I've only been using for the last 2 weeks. So we're gonna see if the Pixel 3 is actually slower than the Honor View. And this is really exciting because that will help us sort of answer some of those questions that people have about the Pixel 3, and just to see if that extra $200 is worth for buying this one. So we are going to start by booting up both phones in 3, 2, 1, just to see exactly which one boots up first. And in the meantime, let's talk about the specs. We have this one right here that is the Pixel 3 that has the Snapdragon 845, and look at that, it's already booted up, it's ready to go into the home screen. That was really fast. And the Honor is still displaying the Honor logo, and finally it has booted up. So that first one right there goes to the Pixel, and we have a bunch of apps that I have set up to test the speed test. So we're going to be opening up all these apps and then going through them all over again from the top to the bottom to see how well they do with RAM management. Remember, this one is 4 gigs of RAM and this one right here is 6 gigs of RAM. This is running Android 9 and this is also running Android 9, but you have the Magic UI launcher that's on top of the Honor View phone. So let's see if there's anything in the background. We're gonna just clear it all out. And then with this one, we are going to clear everything out. So we have nothing in the background and we have nothing here in the background. And we're going to be as fair as possible and try to open up both things. So here we go. We're going to start with the camera. In 3, 2, 1. That was close, but I think that one went to the Pixel. So we'll give that point to the Pixel. And then we'll go back home. And also go back home, and then Asphalt 9 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we see the Honor. Seems like it's ahead. It's loading up the game a lot quicker, and the Pixel is lacking right behind, and you can see the Honor already loaded up. So the Honor loaded up the Asphalt right there, so that point will go to the Honor. So right now we are tied with 1 and 1, and the next thing that we are going to look at is an app that I use all the time, Lightroom. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. This one's close, but I have to give it to the Honor phone right here, the Honor View 20. So that one was a winner for the Honor. And then the next one we're going to load up is WhatsApp in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's really close. I can't tell. I'm going to just say a tie between those two. This one, I do have all my information loaded here, but this one I don't. But both of them loaded real fast. So moving on, we're going to go to the YouTube app. In 3, 2, 1. That one was also really close. Different feeds, different accounts, but I think both of them did a real good job loading that up. So far so good. And now we have the settings. We'll see which one goes into the settings faster. In 3, 2, 1. that looked like the Honor View was just a slight second ahead. So we'll give that one to the Honor View. And then we have Instagram in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Honor View, same feed. Honor View popped up first. And both scroll very fast. And here is Phoenix, which is a Twitter client. That's what I use in 3, 2, 1. Once again, it looks like the Honor is just like a split second ahead. It's really hard to tell in those two from Instagram and Phoenix, but both of them are really close. And now we're going to load up Snapchat in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this one right here, I'm logged in because I'm using this as my daily driver. And this one, it's not, but it seems like the Honor View loaded it faster. So the Honor View is actually doing pretty good. And now we are going to pull up Chrome. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it seems like those two were tied. Those look like they loaded up the application, but then it took a second to load up the information, and both of them loaded up the information right around the same time. So now let's move on to the Google Play Store in 3, 2, 1. Once again, seemed like it's really close, and both of them, I would say that one was a tie. And then the last one here before we get into the Geekbench is Spotify in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to say that the Pixel loaded Spotify a tad bit faster, so I'm going to give that point to the Pixel. And then we have the last one, which is a Geekbench, and we are going to run it and see which one finishes first in 3, 2, 1. So they both loaded really fast. I'm going to say actually the Honor View loaded just a tad bit longer, so that one is going to get the point on the Honor View. And then we are going to run a benchmark and see which one finishes first in 3, 2, 1. So let me know what you guys think of this speed comparison, speed tests, and the apps that I'm using on both of these phones. If you guys want to switch up the apps and you want me to test out different apps, then definitely let me know. Now, I've just chosen these apps because these are the apps that I used most of the time and the ones that I use most frequently. So that is the reason why I chose these apps. But if there's other apps or other games that you guys want me to check out, then definitely let me know down below in the comment section. And I'm just going to fast forward this so that we can see the results and see which one finishes first. So it looks like the Honor View 20 has finished the benchmarks, and this one is still at 94%, so it's got about 4 to 6% left. Right now it's at 96 and 98, and you got a single score of 3265 and a multi-score of 9745 compared to the single score of 2371 for the Pixel 3 and a multi-core of 8307. So there you can see the benchmark results, and I'm going to tally up the point system for at the end of the video to see which one has the more points. But we're going to go back and see if any of these apps that we opened need to be relaunched. So I'm going to actually, instead of starting from the bottom, start all the way from the top on the camera. 3, 2, 1. Okay, both of those launched pretty fast. Asphalt, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the Pixel had to reload the game where the Honor View didn't, and that's because it's got 6 gigs of RAM, and this one is only has 4 gigs of RAM, so there's a lot more RAM to. And then we are going to load up Lightroom in 3, 2, 1. Once again, it looks like the Pixel had to reload that application. Here goes WhatsApp, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that one was real close. And then YouTube. Yeah, it seems like the Pixel had to reload YouTube, and the Pixel seems like it's reloading a lot of these apps, especially on the first 2 rows because those were not open for a while. And let's go into settings, 3, 2, 1. And that one also goes to the Honor and now Instagram. And here it's very interesting because it's the social media apps, and a lot of us open these apps all the time, like over about 100 times a day. So here we go, Instagram, 3, 2, 1. So this one loaded up, I just accidentally closed it, and this one looked like it had to refresh because this image was already on the phone by the time this one loaded and refreshed. But I think that one goes to the Honor. And then here's Phoenix, 3, 2, 1. That one actually looked like it's really close. And then Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. So it looks like the Pixel is still reloading all these apps. And here goes Chrome in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that one was like perfect, but then the Pixel went ahead and re-updated the page. This one, it didn't update the page, but it's still the same information. So I don't know if that's any benefits on either of the phones. And then the Google Play Store. Both of these are real good. And then the last one, Spotify, 3, 2, 1. So both of these actually loaded. It's just last time on this one I ended up going to create a library. But so both of these phones did a really good job, but I think the winner is clearly here, the Honor View 20, and I think it's because of that processor and also the 6 gigs of RAM. But it did a really good job of keeping apps in memory so that whenever we relaunched it, then it didn't have to reload it and the apps were already ready to go. And so in this test, I'm going to have to say the winner is the Honor View 20. And let me know what you guys think of this video. And like I said, any of the apps that I used, if you guys want me to switch them up and try different apps, let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If it's your first time here, definitely consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay plugged.